I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Muted.
And welcome back, everyone. And sitting on the couch today is Baby Shark for this 6th episode of Adventures in Space. And then at the head of the table, we have Croker.
Ook.
And then we have Peter Judge. And then at the very end, we have Slate Stone, the Bronze Argonaut.
Woody woo. Woody woo.
Woody, 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 woo. We are picking up from where we last left off. So you all get the seemingly sentient Strixforged Eli, and you get him for a period of about 48 hours for inspection.
Right. We have to figure out what we're doing and get the hell out of here before then.
Yep.
We just need to figure out how the fucking Forge got here and why they're using it. That's all we need to do. Nothing else.
So, what does Eli know about it? Did you ask him? I mean, you're a Warforged as well.
I asked him. As I recall, it took him a while to wake up. Right? Something like
It's
that?
been from combat. Or,
No. When we were interviewing Eli, I asked him about the forge, and he just knew where it was.
Yes.
He didn't really let on that he knew more than that.
Correct.
Right. So, should we push further on?
We can. Push.
You
he's
do
right
have
here.
a ship that has about 4 engineers at Artificer.
Couldn't you see, like, didn't you have, like, a good idea of where it was last time?
I
the
know
Forge?
exactly where it is.
You know exactly where the Forge is?
Yes. So we can get to it, but that won't tell us why or how.
Right. Right. So,
We need to get to the top floor, remember?
oh, yeah. Which way's up?
Up.
The opposite of gravity?
Mhm.
Okay.
What goes up must come down.
Ew.
We've already impersonated investigators. We had a plan last week. Was it to go up as janitors?
We did. We went up as
Yeah, that
janitors
was
and then
the
we
plan.
somehow started becoming investigators.
They just
No.
allowed you guys to become essentially part of the investigatorial team. You guys were that
Yep.
good at blending in.
We weaseled in. Yeah.
Makes sense. So we were in high vis vests and like hard hats and shit.
Carrying the ladder.
Yeah.
We'll just have to do the same thing again. How do we get by the their computers?
I already hacked into one.
Yeah.
I just
and
can't go
the-
too far in.
The Forge can do the same thing if you wanted to, if you made them do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a little bit about computers, but I am not very smart.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 12 intelligence.
Yeah, I'm not too much more brighter.
Are we currently on our ship?
Yes. Everybody took him back to your ship, which is why everybody got their long rests in their rooms.
So we're back to full HP.
Yep. And why certain people can afford to not be here, because they're just going to be resting in their rooms.
Groovy. So when do you guys want to go back down there and try to get to the top of the building? Ook ook ook?
Ook, ook, ook.
Done with it.
I don't care about this business or anything about it really. Just that's not an intermission. I really don't care about Eli either. Just want to figure out where this fucking thing came from and why they're using it so we can leave.
So you don't think we should go to the top floor?
We just have Eli hack find the information we need and then we go. We take Eli with us. What are they gonna do? Come in the fucking the phlogiston? Chasing us? Doubt it.
That doesn't sound bad.
Right.
Well, if you're willing to risk it, I'm willing to risk it.
You know what I mean. Ook ook.
So that's going to be our plan. We're going to bring Eli up there and have him.
I mean, if he's capable of it, sure.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
Your mascot for this mission, the man with the shield, is gonna agree with your methods because he sees Eli as nothing but an object with a name. We can put
Eli,
it-
can you get into those computers?
Of course I can.
Wonderful. Plan set then.
Hoorah! Strike it done.
So we have to sneak him in there? Or are we just going to bring him in there?
Who's gonna bring him there? Part of our investigation. We were having him walk through what he saw that day.
Okay.
Simple as that.
So next
You
day,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you essentially meet up with Dr. Shania Melvin in her office as part of your investigation. And she tells you that she has made a dent in something as well. She says that the thing that allows Eli to bypass their 3 laws is something that was stolen from a different plane called the reality chip.
It's probably important. The reality chip.
This is also what gives him such unnatural strength, and why ironwood and mithril was used to house it.
Did you find whether or not there were more of these chips? When
There's
when
only
brought
the
here?
one. The item is too strong to even be replicated by a forge, even from House to Canneth. So how Dr. Stanley managed to get his hands on this, we have no idea, let alone how he got it into one of the forged.
Bum, bum, bum.
Are you buddy with Eli?
Yeah. We're best friends. What do you ask?
I was just wondering. You're the only guy that he's like really been attached to because you guys are from the same, not from the same
We might
forge,
be
but
in the same forge.
I mean, it's weird.
They're probably
Like,
not-
probably the only two creatures where it wouldn't be gay to go docking.
Question for the ages.
Is it gay if Warforged dock? It's just a transfer of files, right? Nothing weird about it.
So where's Eli in our ship? If we were all in like a communal room talking right now, Eli is.
He might be with
I
us.
thought everybody left for the office.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
but Eli was with us. Yeah, he responded to one of our questions.
right. Alright.
Unless he's with somebody trying to hack in a closet or something, he'll just be with you guys.
Was he a small robot?
Roughly human size.
Human size?
Slender like a elf.
So yeah, he could probably sneak around. He's
Do we really need to sneak around?
No, he probably doesn't know.
Yeah, especially if he lands and down 10 feet, he just cracks all the pavement.
Yeah.
Because he's that heavy.
Did you find anything else?
Oops. Unless you want to know that they're also moving up the release date of these SF3s in Ursaden to within a week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did they give a reason for that?
the CEO, Robin Fitzpatrick, said that she was worried that the untimely death would stall out the roll out, so they rushed it instead.
I don't know what to make of
If
it.
they somehow managed to find or replicate this chip and put it into all of those units, that would be disastrous for your community, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would make sense for them to try and rush it out as soon as possible when something like this comes to light. Just saying. It would be weird. Like you said, he couldn't replicate it with that forge, so
No.
there's no real reason to worry.
It couldn't be replicated with the forge? You
No.
saying? No.
They're not.
So it's the one and the only one that will ever maybe be.
How close was our victim and that CEO?
For what? What?
How close? Like the CEO that's pushing out the S3s, and the victim who was killed by Eli? Were they close?
The victim was like right hand person.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps we should dig a little deeper. See what we can find. If that's all right with
You saying to go back in there?
our leaders.
Not leaders.
I'm just blending in, man. We're just machines.
You're
But yeah, do what you feel is natural and right.
So who's doing what?
I'm eating a banana.
Eli should lead us
I'm drinking.
to the office.
Yeah, I'm drinking
You're
some
in
of
the
the
Oh, the top office.
Broken Land stuff.
Oh, not the top office. No, not the CEO.
Yeah,
office. You're gonna need the doctor's.
Oh, before we leave, yeah. We're going to need the doctor's hat.
You're gonna need the doctor's clearance for that.
Hey Eli, can you fake the doctor's clearance? Ook, 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 ook.
Well,
Ook.
that would be normally a violation of the 3 laws, but as you have pointed out, I can choose not to follow them. So, as I have come to know you as my friends, I will do as you ask. And he fakes everybody up to the top floor.
I'll roll a perception check up here.
Yep.
Just a general perception check when we get to the top floor and like the door opens up from the elevator and we see what we see. I want to know what's going on around me.
Because you don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
He doesn't see it.
Do you taste something fishy?
Yeah, I'm tasting
Do you smell a trap?
9,
That's funny.
3, 6, 9, 10.
Cast guidance on the snake.
It's a dirty 21.
Cast guidance on the snake so you can add a D4 to it.
Some guidance?
Is that a 1?
It looks like...
That's a 1. 22 total.
You smell pools of copper and oil.
Copper and oil. You might be.
If there's a
home here.
pool of copper, that means
I assure you
It's
this
pretty
is not,
warm.
yeah, it must be.
I assure you this is not my home.
Well, you're smelling and tasting it. You can't see it because you're blind.
Correct, but can my companions see it? Is it like readily visible to them, or am I?
It's not
perceiving it?
readily visible to them yet.
It's like on the floor later on somewhere.
I will alert my companions to the smell and taste of copper and oil in a molten form of the copper, at least.
Goo goo goo. Sounds terrifying.
Is the forge below this building?
Yes, way below it.
Wonderful.
Way below it.
Way below.
Way below, way below, way
Is anybody else
below.
gonna look around?
Way below. Of course. Is there a hallway in front of us? A bunch of rooms?
You're in the
bunch
middle of
rooms?
an office. There's essentially just a giant desk.
This is the office.
Yes.
Alright,
Giant desk.
I'm gonna start rifling through the papers in his drawers.
Okay.
We need someone hacking the computer.
I copy the monkey. I do not.
Eli will hack the computer for you.
I'll be on lookout in case there's anybody who doesn't want us to be here.
Alright, that blind guy, keep watch for us.
Eli, what we're looking
Yeah.
for is how they got the forge here, why they got it here. Anything else? Where
That's it.
Where they got
Yeah,
the chip they
that's
put
it.
you from. How they got it. Anything else?
I think that's it.
How
How
all
they
we need to
moved
remember.
the forge. How they moved the forge. So those 5 things.
That's good
Right.
enough.
Well, how they move the foot? Yeah. Okay. Kind of said that twice.
Did I?
How they got the forge here? how
So
they
you
moved it.
start rifling through the papers
Sure.
on the desk,
Why
and
did-
you notice a dead human female body on the floor, covered in blood.
Okay, I'm gonna keep rifling through the papers.
Oh no. Is this the CEO? I pick it up.
It says Robin Fitzpatrick on it, CEO.
That name sounds vaguely familiar.
CEO.
Hmm. Out the window. No. Another tragic.
The window, second story window. High, low, low, high, we threw her out the window.
Hey. You can,
Swallow things,
your
right?
kind eats things that are about their size, right?
I could.
I could bite its head
Real
off.
quick, before I try to feed her to the snake. I'm
You
gonna...
could do it Baby Shark.
I could bite
Oh.
her head off. Either way.
Great. I'm just gonna take all of the special things I need off her body.
Okay.
I usually
Key cards
per
and-
people that are alive.
Keys and key cards.
That works.
Anything
Papers,
else? Yeah.
Okay.
anything.
Uh,
Anything
no.
that isn't
And then I
closed.
just eat the body, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
I could.
You end up with roughly 10 different key cards.
Wow.
You don't know what either.
I dispose of the
them
body. It burns in my stomach acid instantly.
I hide those on my person.
It's just disposed of.
I should hide them on Eli's.
And I lick the blood off the floor. Crime scene clean.
So what were the questions you were looking for?
How and why they moved the forge here. Yeah.
They essentially turned the forge into a spelljammer
Okay.
and jammed it here, and they did it to get one of the last official House to Cannith forges here and out of anyone's hands.
Oh, it's technically a spelljammer.
That's big. That's big stuff right there.
They did it to protect it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
That's big stuff.
I could pilot it if you get me to it.
Well, it's technically an artiforge.
We gotta get
You
in
have
on
to
that.
throw magical items in
Oh,
Sacrifice
power
the
it.
to
mask.
power it.
Well, time to steal a bunch of fucking magical items, boys.
We can come back and take it. We know where it is. We
Yeah.
know how to get there.
so I'm still
Yeah.
standing.
You'll
guard.
always know
Should
where it
I roll
is,
a
I think.
perception check to see if anybody's coming? Well, not see, but like, see if I can sense anybody coming. Because I said I was standing guard.
There were two more things I wanted to know from Eli. If, like,
Yeah,
where
right.
they got the chip and if there are any more.
There are no other chips like it, and they got the chip from a plane called Kamigawa, which is a different sphere, but it's in a connected sphere.
I rolled a 16 total on my perception check, by the way.
Is there anything else we needed to know?
Questions need to be raised.
You notice a bunch of SF3s starting to march through the door where you used to be.
I forgot to say, I was kind of near the
I'm
doorway.
going to alert my
I was standing in the
Warforged
doorway,
friend.
too.
Where you can hear them and smell their oil and fiery elemental bodies.
I'm right
I
up
think
at the
we
door
have
already.
company. Did you want to get rid of that body?
I think he ate it.
I ate the body and then licked all the blood off the floor and then spit out water and washed the scene.
You have like a squirt gun? Water gun?
I got
like that?
water built
Nice.
up.
Okay.
I cleaned the crime scene
Baby shark.
completely. There's no evidence of.
Terry?
And I got the
Terry?
janitor's kit, carpenter tools, and these tools cleaned up the whole crime scene.
They should
With my
have to
fingers.
follow
Good
these.
to go.
They should have to follow these 3 laws they keep talking about. So as long as they don't talk with me or Eli, we should be okay.
All right. I'm just letting you know people are coming.
And then I went back to the doorway.
SF3s. Right.
I'm ready. Let them come in. We
Part
just
of an investigation, etc.
yeah, we're just casually
Exactly.
looking around the office. Maybe we're trying to rent.
I think we found everything we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so as well. The
As they go up the elevator, we're coming
they
down.
turned the
the
forge into a
elevator.
Spelljammer.
One that specifically needs to be fed magical items.
Or we can parasail out the window on a rope.
The
This, I
artiforge.
wish I had my Mary Poppins umbrella for situations just like this.
Just jump out the window.
After that, everybody notices that the Strix Forge Mark IIIs are forcing the doctor in front of them, so that way they have some form of leverage.
Oh, this doesn't sound good.
And then the holographic interface for Nike pops up and starts blathering on that the robots are the ones protecting everyone. And the doctor interjects that they're technically twisting the laws in order to do so.
Not my pony show.
So much for your foolproof plan with your laws.
Now what?
What is the meaning of this, brothers?
It means that right now, all of Ursaden and all of Strixhaven will be under our control by midnight tomorrow.
Fantastic. Do you need any help from us?
I want to
Eli
go.
will
I
continue
don't think we need to be
uh,
here.
Join you.
Yeah, I don't think we need to be here.
Yes.
Ook, 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 ook. Fucking ook, 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 ook.
Ook.
Urgent business calls us away if you don't need anything right now. But we will be in touch. It was wonderful working with you. And we tried to walk away.
We try to walk away. I like how you phrase it.
A little whistle.
Yeah.
Carry
The floating blocks will reappear in front of all of you, and she'll try to get you to kill your flesh compatriots.
This is a single entity in front of us.
Yeah, it's a holographic entity made out of light.
Please don't hurt my sleeves. They're very important to me.
Ook, 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 ook. Ook, ook. Ook, ook, ook. Ook, ook, ook.
If they do something that you don't like, they haven't raised their hands against any Warforged that I can recall.
Well,
You don't
that's
have to-
it. You're a Warforged. You're a Strixforged, so...
Is it because I'm not Ursaden?
Well, no, it's because you were never built here.
Okay. So they're just like, we're not buying it.
Time to hit the pavement.
What's the getaway?
I'm just gonna start running back towards the ship.
I will
What's
notice my
everybody's dexterity?
friend running. I have a high dexterity.
Okay, so everybody roll for dexterity.
Flat dex, not a saving throw or anything.
Saving throw, sure.
Dex saving throw.
Yes, 17.
19 total for me.
15.
13.
Everybody is caught off guard as Eli uses his fractal, his Quandrix fractal shield to ensnare everybody, and he jumps out the window. And then at the last minute, he uses the Prismari offense system to essentially feather fall down.
Good shit.
And then, as that happens, everybody touches down, and you start to see a bunch of the SF3s replacing everybody by force en masse.
We're outside?
Yes.
Okay. To the ship.
To the ship,
The ship.
yes.
Ook.
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 Do we have a stone? We have a stone, right?
Sending? No, I don't think we have a sending.
Everybody has a sending
Oh,
stone.
we do have a
The
sending stone?
Secretarian.
Uh,
It's the clamshell one, so
Right,
it's the crystal
right, yeah.
clamshell.
Things are getting pretty awful down here. You should probably start the ship.
Ook. Ook.
We'll be there in about 5 minutes.
Oh. 5 minutes.
Well, your boy the shark had us set down right by the river so that way he can go scare some of the local fisher people.
You can do that.
Does it look like we might make it to the ship? Or does it look like we'll have to fight? Overrun.
I got a good distraction going.
It looks like if you run in the right pattern, you will be able to stay clear of fight.
Okay.
I will spend 2 key points to cast Pass Without Trace on us. If that can help us.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my running long jump to jump up and see where I can
How long
distract
is that
people.
for a distance or?
It follows where the target goes,
What happened?
I believe. I have to check that up.
There was a network error. Seems as though I'm not watching anymore.
So, pass without. I can spend 2 key points consistently to do that. Although I only have 7 key points available to me, I can do that 3 times.
I could use a lucky point if we need be.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
My target can only be myself. I can cast silence on a particular object and have it around my friends, though, but only I can be affected by Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Can you silence everybody in the party?
I will check that out.
Should be alright.
Can anybody try to make it easier to move in the shadows?
I was going to suggest everyone
It's
just
not
get in
like
a
the
pile
human
and
is
pretend
here.
to be dead.
Everybody should have
Couldn't I use my mask of
I don't have dark vision.
right? Yeah, my mask of dimensional gates to gate us back to the ship.
I don't know.
Well, I'm
I
going to show
can-
you how they did it. I'm just going to show you the 2 points where I think they should have flipped it.
Silence can last for up to 10 minutes, by the way.
Okay.
Hi, Full Metal. Well, the
Hi.
screen just noticed you.
He's Full Metal. You know Full Metal?
Yes.
James,
Oh. Hi, James.
Hello.
help.
He didn't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Help. Help. I tried pretending we were their friends. They didn't like it.
I'm trying to get us out of there unnoticed. I cast silence on you guys and Pass Without Trace on me, so that's about the extent I can do, and that brings me down to 3 key points left, and I have to mark that down.
I'm causing a distraction.
So this is how they did it. It's a thing about what type of portal it is, where it is, where it leads to. Like, I think it's the first. I think it's the first 2 or 3 I would swap.
Oh? Oh!
I don't know. The first 2, I think.
I
If
can't
you want to open one in
see.
this dimension, I would make it
5
higher
minutes.
than 1 to anywhere.
I'd say it's been 5 minutes in D&D time. Playing
Oh,
Rust.
since we started?
Yeah. I think I've done all I can do to make it harder for you guys to be known you're there.
And
Yeah,
pacing
perceived.
just translates to mask points for you.
Okay.
Since everybody's level 7.5, everybody gets 20 mask points now.
Hooray. I can regenerate even harder.
I still am not using my mask yet.
Oh, I'd love to.
Don't
use
you have like a
mine.
really special mask?
It's massive creation.
You're like, yeah, I'm not using this.
I had a really good plan for my
I can
mask.
create like a helicopter.
that was an AI,
Fly
so
away
we
to
couldn't
the
do it.
next one.
Maybe.
Alright, standard portal.
I'm gonna
That's
say
0.
for dire
Portal
times.
size is huge.
You regenerate your mask points every
Because
day.
there's only 4 of us. 5 of us.
You can just
actually.
make it large so everybody has to file in.
Yep, large. One way, so that's 0. So I've spent 1. Portal type. Gateway, I'll spend the 2, so I'm at 3. It's in the same dimension.
That's
so,
where you're going to be dumping the most.
Yeah, it's in the same dimension, so I don't really have to worry about it.
Well, no, I said that's the one I'd flip because it's,
Oh, so
yeah, so it'd be,
alright, so
It'd be
that's
4.
4, so I'm at 6.
Yep.
And the destination is a known destination, so that brings me up to 8. So that's 8 out of my 10 points.
okay, there you go.
You have 20 points.
So I think
now,
it's
though.
easier to open a
Oh,
rando
I have 12
portal.
more points left.
I think it's easier to open a rando portal to nowhere than to open a stable portal to your same dimension in order to escape somewhere like this. You know what I mean?
Yep, so I'm opening up the portal. Let's hop in, boys. Ook, 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 ook.
Like
I'm listening.
if
to
I kept it at
monkey
10,
thing.
you would be almost out.
I
Yeah.
repeat the monkey and jump into the portal. Ook, 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 ook,
Jumping
ook, ook.
into.
What the fuck did you say about my mom?
He just said that completely wrong. I know that was terrible.
I said the same
know,
thing
that
you
was,
said.
That was offensive. That was racist. I'm gonna report you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna die.
You can only learn ook when I get you very drunk. When we both gotta get drunk together, though.
I thought it was some sort of cantrip I needed to get into the...
No.
No?
No, we just gotta drink together.
And Eli and the guy with the shield are gonna jump in after you.
So just 2 of them.
Yo.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
And then I'm guessing after that it'll just seal right up.
So you can control where we go to?
Yeah. It's just in the list for some reason they had same dimension and random place flopped. Like if you want to go to a random place, it took more charges than to stay in the same dimension.
I got you.
Like they had that for like 2 parts. So everybody manages to flop back onto the ship, and you guys all startle your backup team because they weren't expecting such a dramatic entrance.
We did it. Get us the hell out of here.
You managed to figure out everything.
I think so.
Yeah.
No time to talk.
We got information.
Robot uprising.
I got a full stomach. We're good to go.
Uh,
We're good to
Big old
Stan, the
robot.
shield man, is just gonna
Uprising.
push Eli forward aggressively, and he's just gonna yell, "Get us the hell out of here!"
Yeah.
Nice
so you're good
mug.
to
You
explain
like
the
your mug?
superiors.
Sure.
Alright.
So after that, the ship takes off, and you can see all of Strixhaven slowly being consumed by the newly made Strixforge, as they have some weird light in the middle, seemingly force them to do things.
Not my problem. Time to go get paid.
Is there any check I can do? No. No, I'm fine with it. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
And the further you pull out, you can slowly see the secondary college, the Marshall College, also being torn apart. You can hear everybody scream as you take off from this entangled two-planar plane towards your prison in order to get paid.
The monkey's lighting up a smoke as he watches the city burn.
Well, you best do it before you hit the phlogiston.
Yeah.
Because once those embers hit the phlogiston, your ship's gonna go poof.
Well, no, the ships usually have a
Yeah.
bubble, and it's like if it hits the phlogiston itself, it's bad. They usually have like things. That's why they have like flame lanterns. They're just very dangerous, and you gotta keep watch on them. It's not like
We
there's
get
no
it.
fires whatsoever. It's just
Well, yeah, you can't. That's why you can't have an open fire in the phlogiston.
yeah.
They have to be self-contained.
Or well, no, but the boat itself is the containment for the.
Don't. You can't have an open torch. You can't have an open flame.
Can I have an open beer?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all.
That's the way it's always been. You have to have sit there with a specially modified bullseye lantern, so that way it's fully contained.
If it was fully contained, they wouldn't get any oxygen. It'd snuff out though.
It's weird.
Are we talking about explosion or something? If you have
Yes.
flame open, it explode.
So it takes
You're
everybody.
writing that down?
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take everybody about a month to get back to the prison, if that's where you want to go.
Fuck the prison.
Well, no, we have to go back to the prison to tell them what we found out so we can complete our mission, so they don't
All right, we'll do that.
blow up our
All right,
craniums.
we'll go back for a minute.
They're just gonna tell us something else stupid to do. But would you rather be doing nothing?
Oh, we could go explore.
No,
All
we couldn't.
right, back to prison.
The man with the shield
Who
is
wants
going
to
to
go
turn
to
around
prison?
and tell you that since Tensei has put himself and therefore everybody in charge of the ship, that there is a bay of ships inside here. It's a larger carrier. So he will leave and there will soon be a replacement.
You're leaving?
Yes,
Where are you going?
my mission's complete. I have all my info.
We're going back to prison. You just get the
Something tells me he's not a prisoner.
Mm.
Did you not just hear me? You're allowed to not go back to prison. You're allowed to actually explore.
I want my money.
You can go cash in
Well,
real quick.
I already borrowed money, but I would like to see about purchasing something. An unwise purchase.
Fire.
Personal phlogiston travel vehicle.
Okay.
PFV.
So instead, everybody hunkers down for a
PFTV.
month-long downtime extravaganza, as it takes that long to get back to prison.
Right. With my month, I'm going to be researching personal phlogiston travel vehicles and how one might purchase one.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm gonna see if there are any books on Kamigawa and read about that place. Or talk to Eli about Kamigawa, see if he knows anything about Kamigawa.
I'm just gonna read,
Kamigawa.
try to get my intelligence better, like, get smarter for dummies.
Get smarter for dummies.
Like, just try to get smarter. Somehow.
You.
Do I need?
rolled a 20.
He rolled a natural 20.
You find a book in the library that says the bestest book for more knowledge, how to get better good, more knowledge, and when you read it, you get a permanent +2 to your intelligence.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's go.
Written by Charlie Day.
We Crit by the DM. Let's go. You hear that, Rip? Let's go. That's not... Now it's not my worst feat. Now it's Dex is my worst.
No, let's run it by Vomhat.
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 Wait, so 14, is that a 2?
Yeah.
Okay. The fighter gets wiser.
Anybody else?
Still doing that Kamigawa thing.
Kamigawa.
Looking into those
What did you say,
ships.
Drew?
Couldn't have got any better than that.
I'm just looking at magic items I'd like to purchase.
Okay.
That was the
Phones
first
are
20 of the
coming,
night, right
you know.
there.
No, just
Give me a bell.
On your conversations back and forth over the month, you learn that while Kamigawa is in a different sphere, it is a highly spiritual plane, home to ninjas, samurai, and what is known as kami.
Okay.
Tell me.
And as of late, they have industrialized.
Explains where the chip came from.
Makes sense. What have I found out about the whole buying and possessing and owning a personal forged travel vehicle?
Where you are is perfectly legal. It's just very expensive.
How expensive?
I'll say about 10,000 platinum.
Wow.
I mean, we let that burn at the last place we were at.
Oh yeah, without the blink of an eye. But I've done research into like what it takes owning one, what regular maintenance to do. I do have that
How
foreknowledge
much it
in the
would
back of
be
my
to crew.
yeah.
what
Maybe even
each
doing a couple of
different
things
ship is.
myself.
Yep.
Right.
What have we learned about magical items? Not just purchasing, maybe like learning how to create them myself and shit.
It may be easier than you think with a +2 craftsmanship bonus. Thanks
Okay.
to a hobby in crafting. This seems.
It's
Pretty good.
And then everybody after the month lands at prison and then is brought before Tensei. So that way now you can all spill your guts as to the info that you found out.
So,
And Stan the Shield Man will come in with your new forged prisoner.
Who's explaining this?
I was gonna try. So, you asked us how they. You asked us to find out how they got the forge there.
Correct.
They turned it into a Spelljamer and flew it there. You asked us why they did it. They did it to protect it from people using it who weren't of their own sphere.
That's a good way to put it. Best way I could have put it.
So they dumped it in a sphere that they didn't know would be able to replicate it or turn it on.
They relocated it and themselves. No passing notes in prison.
It's a kite.
So you left right as the
Uprising started, yeah.
yes, this construct uprising started,
We felt
but
in
you
danger.
brought this one to me.
Well,
Why?
not to
He's-
you. He's with us.
He's with you now.
Yeah.
And why would that be?
I asked him to come along.
He joined the party.
He's a friendly enough.
Last I
fellow.
knew, all the forge that were coming out of the sphere were actually more robotic than anything. What makes him any different?
The same thing that makes me different. I don't know what they were doing to those Warforged to make them so autonomous. But as you can see, Eli is nothing like that.
He's just
He'll
as
just
sentient
be-
as you are.
He was a
He'll just be
great.
looking around sadly. It's like,
He was a great help.
Can I
in
roll?
our
Can I
mission.
roll for persuasion and be like, yeah,
okay.
he's one of
you
us? No. Alright.
I
I got
will
persuasion.
add deception. Oh, well, I'll add my persuasion in. It's not really
A
deception.
natural 19 plus 5. 24.
If you'd like me to roll some help modifier
yeah.
to it, I will.
Eli's awesome. He's one of us.
He is persuaded to let him join the team.
Let's go.
Hey, now you.
That's all we needed right there.
Now you're in prison, Eli. Hooray!
Sorta. Now he has a purpose.
So, side note question on me. I've been around Eli enough, and I've heard about the reality chip that's in him, correct?
He has, yeah, I'll say you know roughly.
That-
say
Yeah, I've
that
been
cop
around.
lady mentioned it.
Right.
The reality chip. See, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Can
Well,
I,
you like it? See, you can't reproduce it with a forge, huh?
Can I somehow try and perceive where it might be located? Or is it
yeah, you
like
can try.
a typical Warforged thing where it's integrated
It's
into
not
his
a
entire...
typical Warforged thing, so you can try and see.
Okay. I'm not going to see him. Going to try and
Taste.
sense it somehow.
Just
I'll
start
sniff it out
groping
like a
them. You should
bloodhound.
grope them. Just
No, I'll try and sniff it out like a bloodhound.
With your tongue.
I'm trying to smell it more or less. 3, 6, 9. Uh, 28.
You are able to smell the scent of a spirit entwined with metal in the back of his head. As if it was interlocked in his, you would call a brain.
Okay.
You're gonna remove his girder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good with that. We can continue. That was just a side Peter Judge thing.
Yep.
I just had to make a quick ruling.
I just wanted to, like, perceive that to myself.
no reason in particular. Nothing suspicious going on
So
here.
our payment?
Your payment as usual. 10,000 gold
Hey.
How many
Each?
times have we had?
each.
How many times
This is our second
have
round.
we had that? I borrowed 20,000 silver off of them. I owe them 20,000 silver. I don't care if I owe them 20,000 silver or not, but I owe them 20,000 silver. So that should be 5,000 gold, and then
2,000
that
gold.
2,000.
Yeah, because
Yeah, 20,000. Yeah, you wanted it in silver, but it was 2,000 gold.
Right.
So you get
8,000 gold.
because of the credit.
Yeah, I'm paying off my debt.
He's right. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about the 10,000 gold myself.
So now I have 20,000 gold.
Yeah.
I'd like to see about borrowing 47,000 gold.
Oh, you're gonna have to go into the banking departments for that.
No thanks.
Eli doesn't work for free. Sensei.
Okay.
Oh,
You want me to pay him?
He was a.
He may not work for free, but can I pay him like 2/5 or something like that?
No. He's not even getting time off of his sentence like we are.
Last time I checked, you didn't have a sentence. You
Exactly.
to jail.
Exactly.
He should get Ian more money instead, yeah.
Precisely.
Because there's no... The only incentive is to help us and you. By proxy.
it's my sleight of hand. Drat.
So it's settled.
Yes.
15,000 gold.
I will give him 9,000 gold.
Oh,
9,000?
that's more than I got.
No,
Well, he's not the one taking out large sums of money against his own free will, now is he?
We'll get you more next time, Eli.
He just looks blankly at you and it's like, I do not know what this money is for.
We'll get there.
I'll take it off of his hands.
No, you won't.
I'll take it off.
So you want to make it
Insulting the
over
snake.
to the banking district and try to find someone that's working?
No, I'm not gonna take out any loans right now. Thank you. Thank you, though.
I hear there's a great bank on this sphere, not too far from here. Schneebelheim Incorporated or something.
Schneebelheim. Never
Really?
heard of it.
Yeah.
I think I have a representative here.
oh, wow.
Robert Grayson?
I'm
Never
out
heard
of
of
here.
him.
I am out of here. That's a fucking problem.
There's no catch.
So, he'll tell everybody to re-up what they need to, buy anything new that they need to, and then they'll re-meet where they met before, in the auditorium, for, what is this, mission 3?
I
Yeah.
believe the third, yeah.
Nope.
Before we do that and adjourn this wonderful meeting, what are we going to do about Eli's mask?
We will not give him one.
Oh, why not?
He will be stored on your ship as a ship's backup.
Oh,
They're treating him like a piece of property.
yeah.
Taking a
He
tea break.
is our property.
No. What?
Until he develops more sentience, he is our property.
We are also their property.
Well, we're here because.
I'm here because of an error of judgment.
Hey, can we go for a
Tea
break?
break.
And with that, everybody will adjourn.
We're live. I believe we're live.
We should
Is
be
that
live.
other red thing need to be open or no?
What other red
I
thing?
think he needs the bottom volume bar.
Yeah. No, to the yeah.
That was the
No,
music.
that's the-
Okay. And we're back.
Yep, we're back. So, everybody got their roughly 10
Paul.
grand.
Hello.
in gold, so everybody can go shopping if they wish.
We got one. How much is I want to get a boom box that plays Jaws music whenever I want. Like,
Thanks, Paul.
Like, how much would that be?
Yeah, thanks.
Like a souped up boom box that I can pull out and expands and plays Jaws music.
Well, let me look.
Whatever it costs, I mean. Want that
You could just hire a bard.
Yeah, but then he'd have to.
Yeah. I just want like a portable boom box that plays some type of music player.
I know a bard you might be interested in.
You go to Castwell Clothing, where they cast the best clothing around.
Alright.
And just imported is spellbound cloth, where you can either bind a spell or a tuned spell, as in a spell music spell,
Alright.
to the cloth.
Alright, so just wear like a badge or something and it plays
No.
music?
And it would also be a spell.
Okay.
So, like, you would activate it, it would be the Jaws theme, and it would also be, like, shield.
Okay. How much is that?
It would take roughly 3 hours to make and be 500 gold.
Oh, that's cheap. I'm getting it. And that's all I really needed. A stack of my money.
Okay. Anybody going for anything else?
I might go to the library. to
What would you
borrow
like
a
bound
book.
into the cloth via a spell?
The Jaws theme music, yeah.
Well, that's gonna be what plays out of it, but what would you like woven into it for a spell? Like shield, flare.
Like an alarm, like it's like
Alarm is literally a spell.
yeah, like it just
Anytime you go into a raid,
I think you can have a
anything-
second spell on top of the music.
Yeah.
That's what he's
alright.
saying.
Yeah. You get the music plus a spell.
Maybe I can like move faster towards the target. Like I can just like
Long strider or misty step.
yeah, like say like I could just like instantly get at him.
Yeah, long strider or misty step.
What's the difference? Doesn't matter.
Misty step is more of a teleport. Long strider is more speed. Haste does that too. More speed.
I'll just do the long strider. Anyway. That'll work. It would be. How many times can I activate that? Like once per long rest or something?
Twice per day.
Twice per day.
You can activate the music whenever you want. The spell twice
Full
per
Metal
day.
says that these gels in the flowering. That's
I'm also.
Dude, I
looking
feel
for
bad for you,
something.
bad. Good flowers up
Were one of
here.
you guys in line?
Stop.
You weren't you going to the library or something?
I would like to visit the library.
Oh, you want to go to the library as well?
Indeed.
Do you have a card?
Okay, let me bring up the library.
Yeah, I have a snakeskin wallet too.
The Grand Library. Okay. You're allowed in order to look around and poke around the books.
I'm gonna roll an insight check and just go where my heart tells me.
Okay.
My insight's not very good.
Worse.
14.
I rolled 1.
Wow.
Really couldn't be worse, huh? Oof.
It tells you to go up 3 levels.
What was the dash again called? Strider dash?
Long stride.
Long stride.
Yeah, Misty Steps within 60 feet that you can see.
I'll go the Misty Step.
Well, it's also useless in the phlogiston, whereas like Long Strider and Haste, you can cast it on yourself and still be useful.
Okay, I'll do the long strider.
Because if you can't teleport in the phlogiston, whereas you can speed yourself up. That's where the difference comes in. Is spells you can and cannot use in their version of space. Outside of the spheres.
Are you okay,
You
Michael?
okay?
Where are your glasses? Your glasses?
Jeez.
What happened? Okay. Tripping on pot. And they said you couldn't hallucinate.
Tripping over there.
Yeah, Michael's tripping.
Whew.
Yeah, I noticed. And then it just doesn't look like a carriage before.
Cool.
So like I said, they tell you to go 3 floors up in order to get your books.
So we're at the
Proceed.
prison still, right?
What?
We're at the prison still, right?
You are, yeah.
I'll proceed.
Okay. You want to look for books?
Yeah. I'm gonna look for a single book. Whichever way it tells me to go. I'm gonna follow that.
Like I said, you feel the highest instinct to go 3 floors up. Still there, and
Yeah.
you roll your percentile.
$61.
Almost nice. I can only imagine how much it costs down there. That's rough, James. Do do do. Do do do.
You get a book called Golden Friday.
I will hold on to it until I see Croker again.
Okay. You can tell it's called Golden Friday because it's written in gold.
I can taste the gold. I
Yes.
just lick the book when I get it.
Yep.
Alright.
So who's buying what now?
Oh, Drew can go.
No, I was just gonna say I want to go see if I can go get another mask.
You are going to have to persuade him to try and make you another mask.
All right, I got a pretty good persuasion. Oof, 14.
Read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
plus
you
9.
walk down there by yourself, and he tells you not right now, mortal.
Damn. Alright, worth a shot. Well, that's all I was trying to do.
All right. I go to the armor shop or weapons and armor shop, or if there's a magic one, I go to the magic one.
Well, as you walk down one of the many lanes of the depot, you see, you see a shop called the Junk Drawer,
Not where I'm going.
Skin It Tattoos, Wands of Wonder, Heelys, Light Up My Life.
Heelys light up my life.
Those are two different
Mhm.
Heelys.
They sell shoes.
H-E-A.
Really shoes.
Oh, okay. Like potions. Okay.
Yes, the potion.
What was the next one?
Light up my life.
Okay.
My Little Pony.
After that one is Make Your Point.
Look at this man.
After that is Familiar
Oh, that's dope.
Touch. After that you see a sign for Bird's Eye. And after that one
Skull.
is Forb Focus.
Ford.
Forb Focus.
A Ford Focus.
Forb.
Ford.
Forb.
Ford. I walk in Ford Focus.
Forb Focus.
Does it look like they have armor on the wall?
Hold on, they're like dead last in here. You go in there and it looks like they have a bunch of stuff for spellcasting. They have a bunch of crystals, orbs, rods, staffs, and totems.
Alright, turn around and leave. The point, what was that one? I go back to the...
Make Your Point?
Yes, I go back and make your point. Do I have my weapons and armor on me?
As of right now, yes.
Okay,
But you're also in the prison, so
Right.
they have their own guards.
that's fine.
What kind of armor would increase my armor class right now? Any armor?
It is all stuff.
What'll increase your
Or
armor?
spell
Nothing
books.
really.
Make your point is all stuff for spell books?
You
I
need
shit you
to
not,
up your
it is.
dexterity and your
There
constitution.
is rare spell
Those are
book,
things that
ink,
increase your armor
glittering
class.
inks, a peacock
I did
notebook,
increase my constitution
uh,
to 20.
a
So you need to
notebook
increase your
called
dexterity
I'm a
then.
Lady,
Oh my god, I should get
What
that
is
one
my
for the
armor
snake.
class? How do I know?
It's,
spell books, sealing wax, and parchment.
Alright,
10 plus
I'm going to
your dexterity plus your
just
constitution.
go into the next door, and if it doesn't have armor on the
That's
wall,
how a
I'm gonna go
barbarian-
into the
oh,
next
you're a
door.
fighter.
And, so,
Right.
we've been into
You're a
two.
fighter. I
Forward
lied.
focus,
Figure it out.
make your point. What is the
20
next...
times.
What will go to the stores between those two? So,
You punch stuff. You don't use a
From-
weapon, right?
make your point
But I
to
know I
Forbes
need
focus
to-
is where we will focus.
You need
first.
magic armor or a shield.
I think
That
there were
won't do
3
anything.
stores between the two.
I lied. I thought you were a barbarian for a second.
Why is it 18?
18 is the best non-magical armor you can get.
Make
Unless you
your
wield a
point isn't
shield.
even a weapon store.
If you
This
get a
is
shield, you'll go up to
ridiculous.
20
What kind
armor
of
class.
backwards prison is this?
But you can find magical armor somewhere.
You've
Sure.
been to a prison where they sell weapons?
Like I said, backwards.
Oh.
You go to the junk drawer.
The junk drawer.
Yep.
Sounds like the place I want to be.
You see that there's just essentially, it looks like a pawn shop. It's just a bunch of junk.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like there may be a sword or a set of armor there.
Was this the last place I went to?
No, this is the new place you're going
Okay,
to.
okay. A junk drawer.
The junk drawer. Not a junk drawer. It looks like a junk drawer.
Is everything labeled properly, or do I have to go up to the counter?
Sounds like a good
You're gonna
store,
have to
though.
go to the counter.
Okay. I go to the counter. I ring the bell, obnoxiously.
It is staffed by a small goblin by the name of Dagra.
So when he stops me from ringing the bell,
She stops you from ringing the bell.
Goddamn.
Dagra.
Yes.
I'm looking for a better suit of armor and a better weapon. Maybe 2 weapons. Did I come to the right place?
What you have?
Studded leather, and I put it on the table. And I put my bronze short sword on the table too.
She's gonna go into the back and bring out what looks like to be the equivalent of studded leather, but it's all black. And she says, Kevlar.
Kevlar?
I pick it up. Better? And I look at it.
Yes,
Is it better?
yes,
It's much better?
by an extra +2.
That's exactly what I was looking for. How much for the Kevlar?
But, 1 grand.
1 grand.
700.
She's gonna start yelling at you and start throwing stuff at you.
Free stuff?
Small trinkets.
Well, if anything... does any of the trinkets catch my eye? Are any of them worth anything? I'll stop her after 3 trinkets, let's say.
Okay, so roll a d6.
6. A 9! I got a 9 on my d6, guys.
You get hit by an ornate brooch of dwarven design.
Well, wonderful. That's mine now. I say fine, 1,000.
That's worth 1 gold.
Oh, the brooch is worth 1 gold?
Yes.
Was it silver? No? No, you just said an ornate brooch.
Yep.
Ornate dwarven brooch.
Some
Okay,
bro-
fine. Ornate dwarven brooch.
I think we should buy something big, combine all our money.
Okay,
I still got
so-
19.
How much you give me for studded leather?
She's gonna pick it up, inspect it, take a big whiff of it, and then lick it as part of inspection. And then she'll say, about 550.
Done. $550?
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't even asked, like, if it's gold or silver or anything.
My Kevlar?
Yeah. How much it cost?
It's 1,000. Oh, I see what you mean. All right. I pull my sword back. Ranged weapon.
She's gonna come out from behind the counter and quickly feel you down to see if you have any other weapons on you.
The opposite fill you up.
I don't.
You down.
Okay.
Canonically, I do the same thing to her because I don't know why she did it.
Oh.
As you do that, she's gonna bite you.
I'm made of rock.
Well, she doesn't care.
Neither do I.
You made a rock and you have bronze armor.
I'm Rock Hook.
I
That would have been a great name.
I just,
Sorry. I'm sorry. Continue.
she just canonically missed, so nothing.
Rock hard.
And then after that, she takes you to a small room in the back where there is a lot of different weaponry, like guns.
Oh, great. Rock hard.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
It's too late to change my name.
There we go.
I'm just gonna start introducing myself like that.
You want guns, there you go. She has all those on that list.
I mean, that could
That's
just
their
be your
black market
catchphrase.
weapons right
Because your
now.
name is Slate Stone.
And they only
Slate
circulate
Stone,
in,
I'm rock hard.
What is CU? As a currency.
Oh, that's like
Cubonium.
it's like cosmic unit or something. This version
It's made out of ground up Cubones.
So you don't need to be bothered about that. So I'll just convert it for you.
Wonderful.
After he's done, I kind of want to go shopping too.
I'm done with my excursions for the record.
Okay.
I pulled this one off of the shelf.
Sniper? No, or heavy.
Sniper.
Okay.
How much?
She's gonna try to finagle 850 gold out of you.
Okay. Ammo?
With the
Much.
850, you're gonna get 4 things of ammo.
Okay. I'm gonna need
4 things.
so what is that, 2d8?
Like
And the
4
range
full
is 500?
reloads.
Right, the range is 500 on this.
4 individual
300
things.
to 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Heavy, high velocity, recoil 3, reload 2 damage.
shopping.
Special.
The recoil, I'm required to have a
Fucking rich.
strength of that, a strength bonus of that in order to use it.
Yeah.
And I have 3 things of ammunition, you said?
I said 4.
4 is a thing of, is that 4 bullets or
Well, I'm trying to.
take your time?
4 complete reloads.
Well, it's a sniper, I imagine it's
Call to action.
probably.
I would imagine it probably has like a big like thing up where like 6 50s are. So you would probably get 24.
Okay. And you said 850?
Yeah. You read this
450.
special stuff for the sniper, right?
What do you mean?
Special properties, like if you use it within 40 feet, you get, or closer, you get disadvantage on your attack.
Okay.
If you attack with it, you get a critical on 19 or 20.
Alright, 1 second. Sniper. Within 40 feet. Disadvantage.
If you use a,
19 to 20 is a crit.
yep,
Okay.
and if you use some sort of bipod, stand, or you lie prone, your recoil value is reduced by 1.
Okay. Well, I don't need that. Unless my strength goes down for one
That's
reason
pretty
or another.
good, man.
Yeah. Well, I've got my eye things, so I need something with range.
And while using this weapon, prone does not give you disadvantage to your attack rolls due to you being prone.
Okay.
Because it normally does.
Nice.
Because it's a special action to essentially prone down and aim. So that's because it's one of those special things like shotgun. Like there's an arm pistol in there that you could have thrown onto yourself.
Ooh, that would have been pretty cool.
Oh, you wanted to look at that? Shit.
What?
134.
Me?
Yeah.
I was looking for like magical items and stuff, such
Oh, okay.
like
Staff.
wands, staves, rods,
Rods.
magical robes.
You'll want to go to that's the point or something.
Well, there was Juan's Wands of Wonder.
That one too.
Wands of Wonder.
Yeah.
Juan.
Wands of wonder.
Does he have a Wand of Wonder?
I don't know.
And as you go in, it is staffed by a couple of half-elves by the name of Raymond and Rosa Juans. And they have on display for you a few of their finest wands.
Alright. What do they got for wands?
They have a wand of counter charm, a wand of invisibility, a wand of secrets, a wand of the war mage, that would be masterwork, and then a wand of fireballs. It's not much, but they have a lot of what they have.
I'll take a wand of the war mage.
Ooh.
Ook, ook, ook.
Okay.
How much is that?
That will be 1,500 gold. And it's a +1 wand of the war mage. That's why I said it was masterwork.
That's pretty good.
That's a +3. That right?
Adds a +1 to your spell and attack rolls.
Oh, +1.
Wow. Solid.
And then
That's pretty good.
Solid.
I'm gonna ask if they know of any other sellers of magical goods.
Magic. They get their son over to sign back to you that there is a magical tattoo purveyor up the street.
Oh, I'll go there.
Ook.
Luke!
Ook.
It's gonna be weird.
Ook.
Ook.
Ook. Ook. Ook.
They're gonna have to shave me.
Ook. 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 Ook.
Ook, 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 ook.
Should get something like attached to your monkey tail.
I'm gonna get the same tattoo that Croaker
You
gets.
know what I mean?
I'm gonna go to the tattoo thing.
You get like a nipple tassel.
He tries to ask you what you would like, but he has no idea that you're deaf. So
Ook. 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 Ook.
Ook, 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 ook. Ook.
Ook. Ook. Ook. Ook.
So,
Go ahead. You describe it.
what I'm having him say is I want something where I can store my spells in. A tattoo that lets me store spells in it.
Special.
But like one spell.
he thinks about it and says that he can probably do one better. So
Ook. Ook. Ook.
if everybody here would sit down and he can tattoo everybody, or he can modify the current tattoos, it'll be very dangerous because these tattoos are runic tattoos and that's very old and dangerous art.
I want it tattooed around my eyes because it's probably the least amount of fur is around my face.
Mike Tyson tat.
I'm getting the same tattoo that he's getting, though I don't know any of the magical connotations.
I think I'm gonna pass.
We're gonna have matching tattoos,
I'm
Croker
gonna
and I.
pass the loot tattoo.
I also want runes on my eyelids.
I'm gonna watch and laugh at him as he gets his face tat.
This goes horribly
After
expensive.
that, he goes around and tats everybody there, giving them 6 tired points.
I get it too.
Yep.
6 points
But
of
you
tiredness.
can't tattoo a robot. How do you tattoo a robot?
That's 1.5 exhaustion. Right? 6 points of tiredness is
Yes.
1.5 exhaustion.
Yep. So that way, everybody here can telepathically talk, and
Oh,
you
alright.
can
Okay.
store your 1 spell.
Hey, what's up, boys? Nice to talk to you. Except the robot who didn't get the tattoo.
Or
I go pull up and then.
That's what your voice sounds like?
I don't know. It's a thought. Like, how do you hear a thought?
I can perceive a lot of things. I can taste colors.
Yeah, but if there's a sound inside your head, is it really a sound or is there a perception of a sound?
I can taste colors.
I can blow bubbles.
Okay.
That means you can technically psychically mess with a lot of people.
And say, I can blow bubbles.
Because it's all one big psychic line of communication between all of you.
Yeah.
I have to write this tattoo down. What exactly tattoos did I get matching you?
We all got the telepathy thing.
Yeah,
What does
so-
it look like to you, though? It's your design. I ooked out the
Draw it
translation.
out.
It's it's around the eyes, and then 2 on 1 rune each on the eyelids. But it's like a half circle around the eyes, or maybe like a third circle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it on my fin. I'll draw it on my fin. Couple dots. I just draw 6 dots on my fin. Now I can speak ook ook.
Well, you can hear it. You can't speak.
Yeah,
Technically,
you could
Croker-
you could
Cro-
slowly try and speak it by listening to them telepathically say it.
No, Croker and I have a thing where we can speak ook ook, but we also have the telepathic
Now
one.
we can all
and it's
telepath,
separate. Because I
You get
wouldn't
sick
be.
of
Yeah, this is a
Awesome.
new line open to everyone.
I wouldn't be. Oh, well, I don't think I'd be sending out what I was actually saying if I was speaking in ooks.
Well, if it's a new line open to everyone, then you still technically have your private one.
Alright.
So is everybody done chopping?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now it's like I have a butterfly in my hood and
Kinda.
runes over my eyes and something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you essentially have telepathy as a 7th sense or something like that.
Somewhere around there.
You may have lost your sight, but now you have like 7 others. Because now you can technically ask other people via telepathy what something looks like.
I can blow bubbles.
Yeah, Full Metal. Baby Shark did say that.
That's something he would say. I can blow bubbles.
Yeah, I believe everybody be done about now.
Yeah, I'm good with what I got.
So after that,
Cool.
everybody will meet up again in the auditorium.
I'll play a little Jaws music. Add to the theme.
Well, now that we finally know where, back in the auditorium, you're introduced to a fellow prisoner who goes by the name of the Grey Gremlin.
The Grey Gremlin.
He has a lovely rocket hoverboard and a bunch of smaller drones to control. And Tensei says that he will be with you on this mission.
Uh-oh. The Grey Gremlin, not Tensei himself.
Correct. The GG himself.
GG.
Any relation to Bob?
With how crazy he is, he might. He might.
Yeah.
And
First
what is
name,
this
Gray.
mission?
He's a ticking time bomb waiting to happen.
There is a current cult, a growing cult, that has always had their connection to the plane of Amenket, which is located in the new space that you opened up for us.
Ooh. So off the Amonkhet, huh?
Is this a cult you're...
It is the cult of Ta. They believe that the entirety of all the spheres was born from one giant snake being.
Oh.
Well,
Believes I am God.
I don't think that was the interpretation there, but yes, I hope not. You can blow.
I think he did say he can blow bubbles.
Yes.
I can blow bubbles.
He said it again.
Quite a while ago, they suffered the loss of their gods.
I am not their God.
They lost their gods.
Yes, but now through sheer faith, they're back, and they're back at putting it through their patrons through their trials. But this time, it's one large trial.
Who
But
better than the judge to get to the end of this trial?
But sadly, the cult is getting their foothold because one of their gods that has survived for so long
Is that the monkey?
is Bontu, a very large, not
Looking at
Bontu, Ronus, a very large
see.
snake god.
I'm all the way down here. Yeah.
I got the head, and I'm working on him smoking a pipe.
Chili. Dripping down the beard.
We believe that the prizes
No.
that each
Smoked
god gives
chili.
out links up,
Ramen.
and they can be formed along the spine
Of the god.
of each person that they are one to.
The prizes?
Yes,
So when someone completes their trial, their prize is adhered to their spine?
they are then one, and if each person is smart enough, they link them and then attach them to their spine.
Court adjourned.
Court
What?
adjourned.
I think I don't know.
So we need to find out what these prizes are and how they are working.
I'll find out. It's working.
We'll figure it out.
But luckily, a lot of these trials are heavily combat focused, so
Is there anything else you want us to find out?
mm,
I got it. Don't worry.
I thought it was like Gandalf. Just curious.
no. It's mainly trying to find out what this tech or magic does. And if it's leeching off people or if it's just something more on the miraculous side that is being earned from true gods. The plane does have a history of false gods being presented.
Do we have any contacts there?
No, we would not. We have not even been there yet.
When do we leave?
Whenever you're ready. Just gotta make sure you get there with the Grey Gremlin there too.
Do you know anything else about this cult? What they do to people who fail the initiation, the trial? What's expected of their initiates after
Execution.
Right.
If they fail initiation, they're usually given to a pit of snakes.
Okay.
Wow.
Sounds like a good time.
That's a horrible way to go.
So right out of the gate, there are 4 of us
I'm gonna pass.
that can do it without much of a problem. I imagine you're immune to venom. You're a snake.
I'm good.
I'm immune to venom.
You mean I'm not
probably
immune to
immune
venom?
You have the ability to just away.
I'm probably
Oh,
immune
yeah.
to venom.
You can fucking Doctor Strange a portal below you and just
It's true, but what about you guys? Just leave you guys. Well, I mean, I'm not a good person. Yeah, I'd probably leave you guys behind. Maybe not the snake, but you guys. Are
I got
fine.
athletics,
Well, we don't have
strider,
to go in
gun,
together.
I like
have
the
a fun
snake for
time.
some reason.
remarkable athletics. I'll just jump out.
Okay.
I got long jump. I got strider stuff. I got remarkable athlete. I got proficient in athletics.
Maybe we should get some sort of anti-venom before we leave.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Anti-venom to what specific venom?
See, we don't know.
I've heard of this potion that makes it so you're no longer susceptible to poison or venom. It may have been something else. Whatever.
Technically an all poison
How much does
Maybe.
it cost?
or an all anti-venom.
It might not exist. Oh, maybe aren't there spells that cure poisons? We could
I
get
don't know
in
any
potion
spells
form?
like that.
I got second wind. That's my only heal.
Whatever. We'll figure it out when we get there. You're not worried, I'm not worried. Did one of you bring up a quench with us? I can only smell like a cigarette butt.
Could just be a stale
Might
fog.
be mine. Oh, it's probably a mustache.
I went full mustache.
It's
I don't think anybody's in there.
No, it should be in there.
So you exited Aqua Space, by the way. It wasn't Sea Space.
Aqua space.
Yep.
I'm down for Aqua.
And since you're going to Amonkhet, a place that is super hot, you'll be going to Molten Space.
Shit.
Molten space?
Yep.
Is there sunscreen available?
You can ask the engineers and the artificer to try and whip you up some.
I need some sunscreen, really. I'm gonna burn.
Not burn real bad.
The anti.
So it's going to take it roughly another week to get out, month to get there.
Oh wow. Got a lot of long trips.
Well, yeah. You're going from that. You're going from the prison to that section, back to the prison, back there. So I've always said it was a month. So anybody doing anything in the downtime, or?
I'm still getting over how painful these tattoos were.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree.
You went with the face tat too.
I did
Yeah.
the same tattoos as the monkey did.
Yeah,
My friend Croker.
I
A
got
month
the
of
I got the
downtime to
fin.
get
I got one.
Amonkhet.
I spent the time incorporating my armor into my body.
Okay.
I'm gonna repetitively play the Jaws music
Nah,
and swim around in a circle.
one day
As
closer,
you-
boys.
Mark,
One day closer,
as
boys.
you incorporate the Kevlar, you
Yeah.
realize that you get an extra +2 AC against range.
Can I try to increase my swim speed?
That's
On top of the normal +2 that you said I got.
Yes, because it's Kevlar.
If I swim around in my little cell for a whole month, can I try and increase my swim speed?
Yeah, if you try laps like that,
Like 5 feet, 10 feet.
it'll probably be 10 feet.
Alright. Speed, yeah. Swim. Go up 10, 40.
What are you doing there?
I'm still getting over how the
Oh, yeah, you're
painful
still
the
doing the pain.
face tattoos were. Right over the eyelid, one rune and another rune, like, ugh. I don't know what they look like, but like I could feel the pain.
Yeah, I already got a bite taken out
Imagine
of my
if they
fin.
were
It's mostly dead
Asian
skin.
tattoos.
There's a can of chili.
Can of chili. He's all can chili.
So after the month,
That's pretty good. You got the shark, the snake. You got the snake, right? The rip.
you
No, I haven't gotten the shark for this
No.
snake.
in
Snake, monkey, shark.
the
Robot.
place where all 6 of the spheres are.
We are in the place where all 6 of the spheres are.
Yes. So if you look close enough, you can see that you're about to hit molten space. But on the horizon, there are other spheres. And out of nowhere, a swarm of 15 smaller Eldrazi, or things from the void, come out and try to eat your ship.
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
probably shouldn't choose the sniper, huh?
Well, I'm. What do we do?
Evasive maneuvers.
We're still kind of in
Warning.
Phlogiston, right?
Yep.
So no magic, no air.
You have air, you have certain types of magic.
Just
Lure them to a sphere!
nothing that extra dimensional or elemental or divine.
I'm going to go out onto the deck of the ship because I can breathe, and if anything comes up there by the door, I will try to fend it off. I don't think... Like, maybe I can go to the edge, and if they're attacking the ship itself, somebody tells me that, I can throw something at it.
Like a book.
Like a book. Peter Judge, throwing the book at you.
I'm gonna go see if the captain of the ship has any weapons. Oh my god, what do we do?
You go and start talking to Fern, and he says that he has an emergency stash of guns and stuff just for such a case. And you have a wide variety to choose from.
Oh, neato burrito. Look at these things.
So we can use guns.
Yeah.
Great. Are they very close to the ship?
They're essentially swarming all around them. Ripley, perception check.
I think the only thing I'll be able to use is an energy staff.
It's over 20. Hold on. 23, I believe. 3, 6, 9.
Where is the description of the weapon?
3, 6, 9, 11. 23, yeah, I was right.
You sense that one has landed right in front of you.
Reaction?
Go right ahead.
Bonk! Attacking.
Stupid old Jazzy, you made me look bad.
I need this sheet. Yeah! Alright.
So that tells me hit. Wait.
Oh, come on.
Just to see the table.
14 to hit? 15 to hit. I'm sorry.
You heard it.
I hit it?
Bonk.
I'm going
I
to...
guess it's just it right there.
We have already spent the month on the ship, so we've had long rests, so my key points are recharged.
Yes.
I'm going to spend 2 key points to... 1 key point to do an extra hit on it. 2 unarmed strikes, yeah. So it's an extra hit. So I'm going to roll a 20 for the second hit, and then I roll damage, if that's alright with you.
Yep.
Second one's a lot better. 17 plus 23 to hit.
You bet.
Right. So... Oh, it's a D8.
Neat.
12 on the first hit for damage,
Okay.
and the second hit
I don't even want weapons. I'll look at the weapons.
is a
I'm
6.
a fighter. I don't need
So 12 on the first hit and a
Fighters
6
are
on the
proficient.
second hit. For
Fighters can
damage.
use any weapon they
So,
want.
18.
I
18.
don't want to use weapons.
12 and 6.
He punches.
18.
He took the
Punches
unarmed
and
fight,
bites.
so. You want to look at the weapons?
I've got one.
I'll eventually get some like knuckles, like brass knuckles. But right now I just punch people in the face 3 times.
Would you like a
I'm grabbing an energy staff.
initiative roll on top of this for everyone, or
We can just start with you and work our way around.
all right?
He said you, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Aye.
Yeah, you just wrapped up, correct?
Yes.
Oh well,
That's all I can
no. You did your reaction.
Oh, so I can do a.
It would be your turn then.
All right. That was 1 key point, so I still have 6 key points. All right. I'm attacking again, and I will spend another key point to do a second strike on it. 18 to hit on the first attack,
Hit.
and the second attack will be 22. I assume those are both hits.
Yep.
Alright. $12 again. And another 7 damage on top of that. So 12 damage and 7 damage. 19 on top of the 18 I hit before.
So it's 18, 19, so it's 37.
Yes.
You essentially, within a swift 3 seconds after your reaction and then your turn, you notice that the Eldrazi landed. It really didn't get a turn to do anything, but you punched the crap out of it and it exploded into nothing but weird tentacle mass and shell.
Okay.
So, Drew, your turn.
I'm gonna whack it with my new stick. I have reach, so I can stay a little bit further back.
Okay.
That is a 15 total.
You do manage to hit a scion off the port bow.
All right. That's a 1d8, and then when I hit, I can use an energy burst as a bonus action, and it's gotta make a DC 13 Constitution save or get knocked back 10 feet. And that's 10 damage.
You didn't make the Constitution, so it's not out of formation from its swarm.
Yep. And that'll be it for my turn.
Joe.
Alright. This is multiple Eldrazi trying to come in.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna use my remarkable athlete
To be
run.
more specific, they all look like the Eldrazi scions.
Alright, I'm just gonna get closer to like the group of them, the biggest group, and activate my blood frenzy and extra attack, and I will punch 3 of them in a combo. I try to punch 3 of them, and I get advantage on those rolls. 18 for one, 15 for the other.
Well, it's 18 for one, and then this is the second roll. This is the first.
18 for one.
Yeah.
Advantage on that. 17 for the second.
Yep.
So I think I hit the first 2. 12 and 10. So 18, 17, 12.
They all hit.
Alright, I punched
And then you
3
gotta
of them.
add your strength to it.
Yeah.
As well, so it's a 23,
They were
a
all
22, and
high
a 17.
rolls. Alright, I'm gonna hit 1 for 1 plus
It's plus your strength.
strength is 6 on the first hit. 8, so that's a heavy hit. That's 13. And 9. 6, 13, 9.
So a 6
Punch
for the
3 of
first
them.
one.
Boom, boom, boom.
19, 27, no, 28.
He hit
3
Different
I
ones.
punched 3 different Eldrazi.
Okay.
He's just like pop, pop, pop.
There's 15 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you shit.
Mark,
Pass
but right before your turn, you notice that they all start to slowly land on the ship. But as they all land on the ship, you notice that all of the bees that were normally inside the ship make their way out, as if they were slowly starting to try and defend the ship. Now it's your turn.
Fascinating. I'm going to raise my sniper. I'm going to take a knee, raise my sniper, and shoot the furthest Eldrazi.
Are you saying you're going prone?
I mean,
Taking a knee, okay, I got it.
I'm not really prone. It's dramatic, really.
I'm gonna say the furthest one out is. I'm gonna say it's 60 feet, so that way you have like the minimum distance, so that
Fantastic.
way you don't get the disadvantage according to specialty rules.
That doesn't look good.
It's a 9 at least. 15.
You hit.
Uh-huh. $11 damage.
Yeah.
You shoot one of the ones Joe punched, and you manage to kill it.
And with the rest of my turn, I'll use my reaction or whatever.
Bonus action.
To,
Bonus actions.
my bonus action to reload.
Okay. After that, your turn, Rick.
Can I roll a perception check to feel where the closest one, maybe taste where the closest one around me
Or
is?
maybe here.
Or maybe here.
Yeah.
That's terrible. This might not succeed.
Yeah, I don't think it will either.
6, 9, 15.
You can tell that there's a bunch, essentially just a bunch of them all around you all at once. Like a bunch of buzzing bees.
Okay.
Not buzzing bees, it's like swarming octopi.
I will produce 2 towels.
Okay. You stored them in like a special stomach, didn't you?
To get them out of where I had them, but I always have my towels on my person.
Yeah, so you're essentially barfing them back up.
Sure.
Regurgitate.
I'll
Regurgitate.
throw up 2 of my towels.
That's a word.
I am going to go in a circle.
Improvised whip, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
And try to see if it hits anything.
My
Yeah.
slimy stomach rag.
Okay. This is going to be fun. That's a natural 19, so total it's going to be 27.
You managed to hit 10 different Eldrazi while swinging 2 towels in a circle.
Fucking slap the shit out of all of them.
And because they just came from your stomach, they get an extra 2d10 acid damage.
So I'll roll a d4 with 2d10.
Yep.
Okay. Four, 6, and 8. 18 damage. Plus 5. 18 plus 23. I'm surrounded, huh?
4 bastards.
So you essentially managed to spin around with your acidic towels and make them screech real bad.
They ain't dead yet.
Yes, that was a lot of damage.
But they still ain't
And
dead
now it's
yet.
up
Yeah,
to
that's
Croker's turn.
the end of my.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use distance spell on my inflict wounds by spending what is it? It's 2 sorcery points. And oh god, I don't have my phone on me. It ran out. I needed
Inflict wounds.
Yeah, inflict wounds. I'm casting it at first level. I think it's either 1d8 or 2d8 necrotic damage. And I'm gonna just do it to the closest one to me.
I guess it range of. It's 3d10, I believe. Hold on. Make a melee spell.
Aha, I got it.
Make a melee spell
3d10.
attack against a creature. Yeah, it's 3d10.
Yeah, this
It's
is spell.
necrotic damage too.
Yep. So 3d10 necrotic damage.
Oh, yeah, he said necrotic.
But I got a. It's a spell attack.
And one additional for every.
Ooh. So
I can't read that last word. I'm sorry.
5 plus
For every
8.
level,
It's a 27
additional level after.
to hit.
You hit.
Yeah. 4 plus 8 is 12.
Yeah.
Plus 9
There we go.
is 21. 21 in necrotic damage.
You don't get
Two,
your wisdom
one, or
bonus on
multiple?
top of it? Your wisdom modifier?
No, you don't.
Okay.
What?
One or multiple.
Just the one. It only hits one target.
You kill one target.
And then I'm gonna expend one sorcery point to quicken Toll the Dead, and I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on one of the other damaged creatures, and it's gonna take 2d10 necrotic damage
Okay.
if it fails a Wisdom save. It's a DC 16.
Yeah, no, it's not passing that. That's a 3.
All right. 9, 7, 16.
You kill another one that was also previously damaged.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Joe?
Baby shark.
Baby
Yeah.
shark, shark, shark. Baby,
This time
baby.
I'm just gonna punch 2 people.
Only 2?
Yeah, 'cause I don't have a.
Going from one punchies.
Kind of forgot I could cast spells.
action
Last time.
surge, yeah. And see if I hit them both. 6 plus 5. It's 11. Hit that one.
Barely misses.
Barely misses. Natural 20.
Ooh.
This is gonna be a hard freaking hit.
Percentiles, Joe.
You're gonna have to do percentiles on
I'll
that.
make up for the miss on the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait.
Oh.
Hold on.
Nice.
Even
Hold on, let me grab the part.
40 and a 0. It's
Is
just
anyone else going to
40.
need this? Because I'm going to go grab my phone again. It should be charged. I know.
Mechanics, 5e critical.
Holding your
I
stream
got
open.
5e on this, yeah. Oh, it's tolling on it.
heavy.
Yeah, it kills the
40?
battery really quick.
Yeah.
Usually that's what I use for all my spells and shit.
You get to ignore all damage resistance and get an extra damage die.
I'm gonna hit one that hasn't already been hit yet. Like,
That
I'm
has
not-
not been?
yeah, I'm not hitting a weak one. I'm hitting a freshie.
Okay.
And I get double my damage die.
Extra damage
Extra.
die.
Extra.
One extra.
Alright.
And
So
extra.
you roll a d8 for damage, you roll 2d8 for damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 plus 5 is
8 plus.
8.
Roll your die again.
8 plus 8, 16. Good old heavy hit.
Okay. You put somebody fresh down to 16. Or, well, minus 16 from
From total.
yeah, from total.
What was 18?
Oh, 18?
Oh no, it was 8 plus 8. Yeah, 16. Yeah.
So, the bees, if you're done, Joe?
Yeah.
The bees rise up and they start to slowly try and sting away all the Eldrazi for you.
How many were left? I killed 2.
A bunch of them are damaged.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 left. 2 are fresh.
How big are these?
They're
Like draw Z 1/1 spawn.
Like, could I ride
0/1 spawn.
They're the Eldrazi Scion.
Like the token.
They're large, so yes.
Oh.
If you look, they're designated as large.
Oh, shit.
That would be a really cool mount.
Let's see it. Let me see. Well, if we could like show it to the camera.
No, that's how you get bad glare.
Oh yeah, that's what I pictured.
Only if someone had poisoned. What?
So the bees will do
What does that
15
say?
damage.
Only if someone hard poisoned honey.
And then had afterwards?
Yeah.
Poison honey.
Sweet tangy barbecue honey.
And that
You'll
leaves
poison it for us.
2 new ones.
Yes, please.
And the other 2 will actually fly away.
No.
Well, we scared him off, boys.
Mm.
Good job. I'm keeping the staff.
I'm keeping one of the bodies.
I'm still going in a circle with my vomit towels.
I'm gonna eat one of the dead bodies to fill up.
You're gonna. Oh.
Is that a bad idea?
Maybe.
They're like crazy. I don't know.
All right, I'll taste one of their like toes first.
They're devoid. It might be like eating
Nothing.
less.
Okay, maybe I don't eat it.
I will say a Constitution saving throw if you want to eat it.
I'm gonna pass on eating them.
Okay.
Maybe
Whoa.
I'm gonna eat one of my horn.
I still want to keep one.
You still want to
If
keep
then I'm
if
gonna
any
beg
of them
the
are still
monkey for my
alive,
chili.
I prefer to keep that one. But I'll just take the one that's sustained the least damage.
I don't think Eldrazi
At
have
that
stingers.
point,
Have what?
Stingers. I don't think
No.
Eldrazi have
No.
stingers. I'm not
at that
sure.
point, your friend Eli will come running out
Uh-huh.
and help you come preserve the most,
Thank you, Eli.
the most undamaged.
I got
of
you
them.
a symbol of our friendship, and I'll give him the dwarven brooch.
The dwarven brooch.
At that, he will.
Cry pebbles. I don't know how they cry.
As he's accepting the dwarven brooch, can I roll a stealth check?
Yeah, go right ahead. He will.
Egad.
He will say that he has never been given anything before.
Hmm.
What does this usually mean?
It signifies our bond.
That's an 18
So
total.
we are truly friends now.
It's an 18
Yes.
total against
The token of my
his
gratitude.
senses. That's who I'm rolling stealth against.
Who, against Eli?
Yeah.
You're gonna try to steal right out of his hands?
No, not necessarily.
Trying to steal his.
I don't know, but I rolled an
Brooch?
18 against his
Not the
senses
brooch.
Okay.
as he's accepting the brooch.
Yes. You got like a 17.
So I succeeded there. No,
Technically, yes.
Now what?
I'm just gonna stay unnoticed by him.
I pet Eli down after I do it, and I tell him that's what people do when they show them things that are normally very personal. Now you do it to me.
Yeah,
He'll give you a full pat down as well.
All right.
I can hear what's going
This
on,
is
and
what
I don't
friends
like it.
do.
Yes. All right. So
And
let's.
then you two will haul the that one Eldrazi off as if for experiments.
Yes. It looked like a mollusk, right? Like a weird.
Yeah, it was the Eldrazi Scion.
Okay.
Hmm.
My phone's dead, so I can no longer look up references and stuff.
It would be
Sounds
nice if we could get up a
Pretty cool.
picture of that for the stream to see the images that we're seeing.
Yeah. Oh, it's got legs too, and it kind of just like through the.
Yeah.
Does it float? Does it fly through the phlogiston like
We
with
all
its
float
mouth
out
going
here.
like this,
I'm
or with its
guessing it would
tail?
be
going
his
like
one
that
big
here.
tail.
Need another
So
ball
its
break
head is
reference.
first.
Out. think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
More Bob Gray.
I was just curious. Not a problem. Sweet. Eldrazi experiment. Where am I going to write that down?
And after that, everybody is now, the ship now becomes one with all of the constructed bees that are part of it. For its beyond ethereal engineering systems. And after that, you will all take off into molten space onto Amonkhet.
Man, it's hot in here. I'll tell you
It's
what.
going to be lolling out of my mouth the whole time.
Hot?
Yeah. Molten space.
I'm gonna suggest sunscreen.
Of course, the robot doesn't feel anything.
That's not true.
I need
I
sunscreen.
touched the snake. I feel
I'm
this.
burning.
Do you, though?
Where's the ice?
And let's- do I have them?
Is it,
Have these. Keep the stingers. Oh.
the bees were part of the ship. They were integrated into the ship. It was the ship's defense
As
system.
I'm kicking in.
It's not only the bees are not only the ship's defense system, but also their propulsion system. What the bees do is harvest dreams from its
From all the passengers
Thank
sleeping.
Adrenochrome.
and they
Yeah,
like
Dreamacone.
A dream of chrome.
they run the dream honey through some sort of process and power the ship with it.
Yeah, it's a psychic honey. I have, in fact, honey that's 6 months old from
I will say
Scotch.
add 3 months to it, whoever has honey.
Scotch. What's his name? Scotch
Bingington.
Bingington.
Yeah,
So it's 9-month-old Scotch Bingington Dream Honey.
Yep.
I don't know.
So as you hover over Amonkhet, Fern directs you towards your cartographer, one Parker Peters, an Emerald Dragonborn.
What's up, dude?
Is the gray nobbling around?
Bob Gray.
Well, the gray gremlin is with you.
Yeah. Where the hell were you when we were attacked?
Chilling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Just
When you're
chilling.
being thrown into a pit of vipers.
Just chilling.
I'm not too concerned about him being thrown into a pit of vipers. Kind of cool with it, actually.
I want to get thrown into a pit of vipers.
With that, Parker Peters will give you your map of Amonkhet.
Oh, thank you.
Is this like
It's
a?
essentially one big desert world with very few rivers.
Is it a 3D topographical map?
Yes.
Cool.
Do we have a destination?
I put my tongue
Or
all
you
over
are
it.
here sort of thing?
Well, it does have a "you will be here."
Where we're landing. Our landing
Yes.
spot. Okay.
Not feeling too confident about this one, boys.
Why not?
I don't know.
Is
I
it
don't.
too hot for the monkey?
No, there's no jungle. There's barely any trees for me to climb. I don't like it. There's just not a lot. It's a lot less trees than I'm used to, and I don't like it.
We should have brought some trees with us if you wanted to climb some trees here.
Well, the only tree I can climb doesn't like it when I climb him.
The cactus.
Fern. No. Fern.
No, Fern. Oh no shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not a fan.
How do you think I feel with no water?
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to.
I don't know if I'll make it. I suggested
They point
sunscreen.
That
to
should be fine.
the small town of, and the one other not town, or I shall say city. It's not Amonkhet, or I should say Noctamoon. Is the small village of Horsetown.
Horsetown.
Horsetown on Amonkhet.
Yeah.
Horsetown is on the plain of Amonkhet.
Okay.
The large city is called Noctamoon.
Noctamoon.
City. No.
But we're going to Horsetown.
Yes.
That's yeah.
They are right on the water. They are growing faster than ever. Perfect.
Looking at the map, do I see a waterway from
Bless you.
Horsetown to the city? Bless you.
Yes.
Good.
And after that, everybody is then given a smaller, more sleeker hammer ship to take off in. Essentially like a transport ship.
Personal.
It
Right.
holds all of you.
Okay,
Oh.
like a pelican.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like. Can we call it a pelican? Well, no.
Probably.
It'd have to be called like a manta ray or something. If we got a hammer ship.
Yeah.
A flubber.
Is that a bird?
Yeah.
No, it can't be a bird. It has to be a fish
Massachusetts.
thing.
Fish bird?
Well, the hammer ship's based off a hammerhead shark.
Oh, okay. So something that swims.
I was playing off a pelican, but
Maybe one of those lamprey things
mm,
that attach to the little parasites that
A
attach to.
seahorse? A lamprey is too good too. I like lampreys.
I like the seahorse too.
a man o' war.
I was trying to think. Of
Maybe we
something
just
that
name them all
carried things.
different. Maybe they all look the same, but they're all named different
Yeah.
things. We're taking the seahorse this time. We'll leave the lamprey for next.
And the man o' war for later.
And you make a nice, soft water landing right onto Horsetown.
We're having the horse town with the seahorse.
I wonder if there are any horses here.
Perception check, please.
Yeah.
I am trying to perceive
You said
anything
I
that
asked
might be
for
hostile
one.
to our landing through the means of hearing or smelling or possibly tasting. With a natural 3, 14 total.
On your way down and now exiting, you see nothing that is dangerous to you. Or, well, you can't see anything, but you don't sense anything dangerous to you.
Sounds good to me.
I just thought of the possibilities that what could be like in this desert way.
And while everybody is stepping out and getting a good look at Horsetown, now is a good time for an intermission.
Hey, what's up?
So,
Frost.
Baby Shark had
Yes.
to leave. In real life, Joe had to leave, so now Baby Shark is patrolling the waters where you landed. And as everybody steps out into Horsetown,
Yes.
everybody can scan and try and make a quick perception.
I got a natural 20.
I got a
26
dirty
total.
16.
you see a man in a hooded cloak wielding a strange weapon shaped like that.
That is not a.
It's
Oh, it went away.
there we go. All right. Ook.
Ook.
Oh, nice to meet you.
He looks at you and is almost seemingly disgusted because he's never seen such a travesty of a thing before.
The fuck? Fuck you too, buddy. What the hell?
Well, he may live in a world with the jackal people and stuff, but he hasn't lived in a world with monkey people.
I haven't heard, unless you said it Nukish.
Well, fucking, I'm just gonna.
Oh, we can telepath to each other.
Yeah.
You have the psych-
I'm gonna be very offended at the guy, and if you're so offended,
I
you
am.
want me to go up to him?
No, maybe you fucking let him be a dick. I don't need him to like me.
Croker's gonna hold me back.
Yep. Fucking ook, 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 ook.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's just
Yeah,
It's a little
gonna,
delayed.
and after that, Grey Gremlin is just gonna sit there laughing at all the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And this guy is gonna turn around and say that he meant no harm. He's just never seen any of your kind here before.
You could have put it a little bit.
Except for you, Mr. Snake.
Mr. Snake.
What do you mean you're kind?
Well, you appear to be a Naga. I haven't seen a snake or a sentient construct here before. Nor that shark thing swimming in the water by your ship.
Ook.
But you never seen a sentient monkey person before?
I mean, in all my planeswalking, no, I haven't.
Ooh. Ooh.
You look rather devout. Who do you worship?
Ook.
I am 100 years old, and I have been bringing back the old gods of Amonkhet. So that way they can be re-worshipped. I am Basri Ket.
I feel like I can write that down.
Boss Cat.
Basriket.
You said 100 years old?
He's just a baby compared to
Or
me.
he's been doing it for
Hundreds
100
of
years.
old.
Hmm?
He is hundreds of years old.
And he's been doing this for 100 years. Bringing back the old gods.
He's been bringing back the old god for hundreds of years.
Oh, okay. So you worship many gods?
Mainly the original 5 that were killed or turned during the original War of the Spark.
The War of the Spark? Tell me more.
Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I would, but we'd have to take one of my palatial river palaces down to my house down in Noctimoon, so that way we can be well guarded and I can explain to you what has been happening here.
Insight check on this guy, please. No good. 5.
He seems perfectly fine.
Who would be listening to us here? I assure you we can take care of ourselves. If you're concerned for us.
Well, the thing is, Horsetown is where I came to sniff out the cult.
Oh, you don't say. And that's what we need to speak of in secret.
If you're here to sniff out the same thing I am, which I suspect, then yes.
I'll start sniffing. If you'd like a perception check out of it, then by all means. You don't want to know. That's a total of 28.
What'd you roll, a natural 20?
17.
Gee.
You can tell that he smells slightly upper class, but he also smells kind of like a warrior. And of calluses. Lots of calluses.
I can smell
And
his dead skin.
And it smells highly tanned.
Ooh.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Ook. Ook, ook, ook.
ooh.
Ook.
We might prefer to look around a little before we go straight to your home.
Well, that's fine. And with that, he will hand you a special piece of paper that feels like sand, and he'll say, when you need me, just whisper my name into this paper, and I'll show up. Take you to
You wrote
my
his name
house.
down, right?
Yeah,
My God.
Boss Recat.
Buzz
Right
recap.
now you're gonna do it?
I was saying it out of game to you.
Okay.
Calling card.
You have his calling card that's in your possession. Slate stone.
I suppose.
I do not have it in my possession, I believe.
No, Slate Stone was the one who was given to. I'm pretty sure.
And with that, he walks off, and you see him, he's about a head taller than everybody else, so he's easily looking everywhere, as if scanning the crowd. And after that encounter, I will declare this session over with. And everybody is now 8th level.
8th level?
Yep. From 7.5. I already told you.
We are good.
Yep. Do I multi-class or do I take them again?
The end of our stream. Goodbye.
Farewell, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Join us next week.
Cheers.
Have a good time.
When we kill the snake god.